Have you been looking for a brand new construction home that has an in-law suite under $400,000 in a brand new community where there's no CDD? Well, then look no further because I got you. What's up, YouTube fam? If you're new to my channel, well, let me introduce myself. My name is Alexis Diaz, and I'm Central Florida's real estate advisor and co-founder of the Evolve Estates Group. Here at the Evolve Estates Group, it is our passion to help people evolve in real estate. So we go all over Central Florida and surrounding areas to show you what Florida has to offer. We explore new construction, resale homes, investment opportunities, local restaurant shops, and so much more. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss my weekly videos. Today we are back in Haines City, Florida, and we're gonna tour a brand new construction community called Heritage Square, built by Richmond American Homes. This is a boutique community with a low HOA and no CDD. Today we're gonna tour their Emerald floor plan, which has an in-law suite, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2-car garage, ranch style, 2,260 square feet, priced at $389,950. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video where we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate and I'm gonna break down the down payment, closing cost options, estimated mortgages, and how they are currently have low interest rates as low as 4.99%. Now let's begin your real estate evolution tour. All right, so upon entering the home, you have the covered entryway, which I am all here for. They also have a column with some stone on it. I absolutely love it. So this home has 9'4" ceilings, and then all of the doors are 8-foot doors. So it feels very, very grand in here, okay? So as you enter the home, you have the first 2 bedrooms with the full bathroom that they share. So let's go check out bedroom number 1. All right, so upon entering bedroom number 1, it faces the front of the house. It has 2 windows. It is carpeted and it's pre-wired for a ceiling fan. Now we have these double bifold doors leading to the closet. As I always mention, if you want to maximize the space in the closet, just go ahead, add another shelf, and then you can have like maybe the jeans on the top, shirts on the bottoms, etc. Okay, so if you needed to, you can, like if you have multiple kids and you needed to bunk some kids, twin over twin definitely fits in here. So now we're going to check out the bathroom that these 2 bedrooms share. All right, so bathroom number 1 is in between bedroom number 1 and bedroom number 2. Bathroom number 1 has a single sink. The sink is undermounted, which I absolutely love. We have a window in here, and then we have a shower tub combination. The tiling doesn't go all the way up to the top, which is not my favorite, but you can go ahead and add the tiling afterwards, after you close. That's completely up to you. One thing I would say is that you want to make sure that you're not wetting the top. Like if you're me, I love to spray everywhere when I'm cleaning the shower, and if the paint constantly gets wet, then it's gonna start peeling, right? So you just have to be careful. Now we're gonna check out bedroom number 2. All right, so walking into bedroom number 2, it faces the side of the house. We have 1 window in here. It is pre-wired for a ceiling fan. And one thing you're gonna notice is there's like a lot of blue and green paint, tape all over. It's just because there's a final punch out list. So this house is 100% completed. However, they still need to do touch-ups, and that's why you're gonna see the paint, okay? So this house is for sale. This is exactly the one, all right? So then we have the same bifold closet doors. Seems to be around the same size. Again, if you need to maximize, just go ahead. So I have a client who customizes her daughter's closets every house that they have purchased. So this can definitely be customizable by you, do it yourself, or hire a company, or just leave it like that, whatever your heart desires. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on the opposite side and we're gonna check out that in-law suite. All right, so we just finished seeing the 2 bedrooms, the full bathroom. Now in this hallway to my right, we're gonna have the garage, the 2-car garage, which we're gonna see. We have this linen closet, we have the in-law suite, and then we also have the AC handler there. So actually, let's go check out the 2-car garage before we check out that in-law suite. All right, so we're walking into your 2-car garage. It is pre-wired for a garage door opener. Normally it doesn't come with it, but then that's something you can do afterwards, after you close. Your water heater is in here, and it's actually a hybrid. So basically, it supposedly saves a lot of money as far as getting like the hot water. I'm not really exactly sure how it works because I don't specialize in water heaters, but I know that that's a hybrid. What I like about this garage though is that it has kind of like this storage area, or this area here, this space where you can maybe like put some storage if you use the garage for your cars. All right, so let's continue the tour. All right, so when you come out of the garage, you have this linen closet here. Well, it just has 1 shelf, but you can definitely add more shelves so that you can use it as a linen closet, right, if you needed to. So we're entering this suite. I absolutely love this suite. So as you enter, this is kind of like the living area, right? So we have a window in here. You can, maybe your parents are living with you, maybe your in-laws, maybe, I don't know, family members. This is a perfect space for them to have like kind of their own independence, but still not be too far away from you, okay? So this is gonna be the family living room, I would say. And then now this closet over here is actually where your washer and dryer would go for this in-law suite. So you could do a stackable washer and dryer, and yeah, you have your own laundry room inside the house too. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now this area, it is pre-plumbed already for like a sink. So you can maybe like make this a wet bar, right? Have a countertop, have a sink, maybe like a microwave, or like one of the little refrigerators, right? So I think this is a perfect area. I love that it's already pre-plumbed. Now, if you come this way, we have the bathroom. So the bathroom is going to be the same as bathroom number 1. It has the 1 sink, quartz countertops, and then we have the shower tub combination. But you guys know how I always keep it real. I personally feel that in-law suites are more for like your parents, your in-laws, right? And they're older. So I personally feel like they should have did a walk-in shower versus a shower tub combination. What do you think about that? Am I like, Alexis, no, the shower tub combination is fine? Or do you agree that it should be like maybe a walk-in shower, right? I don't know. So we're gonna check out the bedroom that this in-law suite will have. Okay, so this is gonna be the bedroom. We have a window in here. It is carpeted. It's pre-wired for a ceiling fan. And then we have the double bifold closet doors as well. This does seem to be larger than the other 2 bedrooms. But again, like maybe your mom could have 1 shelf, your dad could have another shelf, or however you want to design it, right? It has a closet, that's all that matters. So this is the in-law suite. I absolutely love that this house has this option. Now we're gonna check out the main house. We still have the kitchen, the living room, the master bedroom. We still have a lot to show you, so let's go. All right, so what I love about this builder is that they offer many different floor plans, right? So like, let's say this is not the floor plan for you, but you like the community and you want to see what other floor plans they have. They have an abundance. They have 2 stories, ranch styles. They have, I think, one floor plan, almost 3,000 square feet. And then they have one lower, you know, like, I guess a 3-2, right, at 1,700 square feet. So they have an abundance of different floor plans to meet different family needs, okay? So as we walk into the kitchen area, I absolutely love how tall the ceilings are. We have recessed lighting. We already have the pendant lights that are pre-wired. So this is your kitchen. Do you love it? Let's talk about this island, because you guys know that I love islands because I'm an island girl. I'm from Puerto Rico. I'm also from Dominican Republic, and I was born and raised in Staten Island, New York. So when I see islands, it just reminds me of being back home and my kids surrounding it. We're chopping it up in the kitchen. I think it's super important to involve your kids in the cooking and of course the cleaning side of things as well. So this is a quartz countertops. I love that it's a basin stainless steel sink and it's undermounted, which I am here for. We have the black hardware, so the black faucet with a pull-out feature that I absolutely love. So we have all of the appliances that come with this home. So we have the refrigerator, the microwave over the electric stove, the dishwasher, and we have the washer and dryer, okay? So as you can see, you have 42-inch cabinets. Yes, I actually love the white cabinets, even though with the 6 kids, that is just, you know, their hands are all dirty and it's gonna look black, but it's okay. So as you can see, you have more than enough space in here. You have the crown molding on the top. You already have the black hardware, so I'm here for it. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but it is not soft close, but don't worry, that's one thing that you could do that is super simple, inexpensive after you close, okay? But look at all of this counter space. I absolutely love counter space. I'm into making sourdough bread now, so I definitely love the counter space because you have to roll out the bread and all that other stuff. If you guys are making sourdough bread, let me know, because I have some really good recipes that I've been making with the discard and all of that stuff. That's a whole nother topic. But this is your kitchen. Let me know what you think about it. And so this kitchen does have a pantry just over here. So we have 5 shelves. It is pretty wide and you know, more than enough space for your box good, canned goods. Do you like the size? Do you think it should be a little bit bigger? Let me know. I didn't build it, so I don't take any offense, but you still have a lot of space here. At least 3 chairs can fit like on the island, so that, you know, chop it up with your family. Okay, so now we are walking into your dining space / family room. So how it's designed here is that your dining space would probably go here, like your dining table, right? So you could have, I think the best might look like the rectangle tables, but you can do whatever your heart desires. You pay the mortgage, you do whatever you want, right? So it would go here. I love that it has 3 windows across this wall, so it leads a lot, like it gives you a lot of natural light. So if we come this way, this is where the family room is gonna be. So this is where you're gonna have your couch, and we already know 100-inch minimum on that wall. And what I absolutely love that they did already is that they have the chase. So you can run your wires through there and you don't have to have any wires hanging down, okay? So 100-inch minimum, it could fit on this wall, right? Okay, now I'm out of breath, guys. I'm super excited and I want to show you this. So this house does come with a covered lanai, and what I could definitely appreciate is that it doesn't have like the regular sliding doors that you go from one side or on this side, right? It's actually a little bit like grand, right? So you could open it just like this. Yes, so you have a nice space, and what I like is that it comes with the screens already there too. So on their like, I can't even say winter months because we don't really have winter here, but on the cooler months, you can leave the doors open, but the screens closed, right? So you get that cool air, but don't get the bugs. But right now we're already hitting like I'm getting a bug. We're already getting into like the 80s, the 90s, so you don't want to do that now. But let's go check out your backyard oasis. All right, so we are stepping out into your covered lanai. It is a very, very nice spacious lanai. It is pre-wired for a ceiling fan. And then what I wanted to mention is kind of like you already have a back fence. You could definitely fence out the yard. This community does not come with a pool. So if you wanted to add a pool, you may be able to, but it's gonna have to be on the smaller side because this big yard is not like the biggest. But I actually have a lot of clients who are like, listen, I don't want a big backyard and I don't want a pool. So here you go. Let me know what you think about this, what you would do. I would maybe plant some fruit trees and all that stuff. You could do like an outdoor kitchen type thing. You can do, you can enclose this with screens. So there's a lot of different options. They have a really nice like open space in the middle of the community where you can, like if the kids wanna just run around and things like that. So I think that's perfect. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back into the house and I'm gonna show you the master suite. All right, so what I wanted to mention is that with this floor plan, it is really, really long. So that's why you don't have much of a really big backyard. So if you were looking for a big backyard, then you could go with another ranch style that is not as long, or you could always go with a 2-story because with a 2-story, it's gonna give you a bigger backyard. One thing I want to mention as well is that if you would love to work with us here at the Evolve Estates group, you want to go in my YouTube and there's a link that links to my calendar, right? And so you can choose whether you're a builder, an investor, a buyer, or a seller wanting to evolve in real estate. Not only do we help buyers, but we help many sellers as well, whether they're upsizing, downsizing, or relocating out of the state. Now, this is the best way to just basically for us to connect because I want to make sure that I give you my undivided attention. You can give me a call as well. You'll most likely get my assistant Katrina and she's going to put you on my calendar anyways, okay? So that's that. I want to make sure that I cover that. So now off of the family room, we're going to have this hallway. We have a linen closet here, which has 5 shelves. So you could put the towels and bed sheets and all that stuff. To my right, we have the laundry room. So this is new. I haven't really seen this on a first, like a ranch style home where the laundry room is off of the master, but here's the laundry room. As I mentioned, it comes with a washer and dryer, and then it does have a shelf on the top. As I always say, when you close, you can go ahead and add some cabinets if your heart desires. Now we're gonna be walking into your master bedroom. So your master bedroom faces the back of the house. It has the 2 windows, very nice size. It is pre-wired for a ceiling fan, okay? So this is the master bedroom. You could fit a king size bed in here with the TV on the wall, however you want to configure it, okay? Now we have the master bathroom. What I absolutely love that they did was instead of just leaving this open, which I've seen a lot of builders do, they actually added a barn door for you. So I love that. It just adds more privacy, okay? So let's go. All right. So as we enter into the master bathroom, we have 2 sinks, which I absolutely love. The sinks are undermounted, the same white quartz countertops, and then we have a separate water closet, which is always good. If you didn't know what a water closet is, it's just where the toilet is and a door, okay? Now we have this ginormous walk-in closet. It is very, very spacious. I'm telling you guys, you can definitely customize this to your liking after you close, whether you go to IKEA or hire like an outside company, or just look on like YouTube and TikTok and all that. They have great ideas, okay? So that's the master closet. And then we also have a step-in shower with the doors already installed, which I could definitely appreciate. And then again, that tile does not go all the way up to the top, but you can add that in later if you so choose so. If you choose to do so. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna go back to the kitchen, chop it up. Let me tell you a little bit about the community, a little bit about the area, and then we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate. All right, we are back in the kitchen. You guys know it's my absolute favorite place to be. What did you think about this home, this floor plan? So this is Richmond American's Emerald floor plan, which is 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2-car garage, ranch style, 2,260 square feet with an in-law suite. As you enter, to your left, you have the first 2 bedrooms with the full bathroom that they share. On the opposite side of the hallway, you're gonna have the 2-car garage along with the in-law suite, which has the family room with the bathroom and then the bedroom. Now coming into your kitchen family dining space, the beautiful kitchen with the quartz countertops on the island. You have the 42-inch cabinets, all of the appliances. Now you have this dining family room combo, and then you have those double sliding doors leading into your covered lanai. And then you also have the master bedroom right outside of the family room, and then that beautiful master bathroom with the double sinks, the separate water closet, the step-in shower, and the walk-in closet. Let me know what you think, all right? So now, this house has just been reduced, so it is priced at $389,950. It is move-in ready. They still have some like punch out list items, okay? So we're in Haines City, and the community is called Heritage Square, where there's a low HOA, which is $100 a month, which is basically just covering like the common areas and then like that open field space that you have in the middle of the community. There's no CDD. A lot of people ask what a CDD is. So a CDD is a community district development fee, and basically builders take that out when they don't develop their own land. It's a bond, and they put it onto the homeowners, and it gets rolled into your property taxes, okay? But this community does not have it. We are in Haines City, Florida. We're literally about 15 to 20 minutes away from Posner Park in Davenport, where you're gonna have all of the stores such as Starbucks, Dick's Sporting Goods, Hobby Lobby, Ulta, Ross, Target, BJ's, Cinepolis Movie Theater. So we are about, I wanna say, closer to 55 minutes away from downtown Orlando. And then I would say about almost an hour to Tampa. Okay, so in this area, it is growing, it's up and coming. There's a lot of new construction developments in the area. And just across the street, maybe like 5 minutes down, we're getting a new Publix. So I love Publix. If you know, you know, buy one, get one free. They have the best subs as well. And always in the same community, you have most likely the same stores, right? You definitely have like a Chinese spot, you have a pizzeria, you have UPS. You guys know, if you know, you know. So there's gonna be some stores in the plaza as well, okay? Literally 5 minutes away, you're gonna have Zocalo. I absolutely love, so they have it's a Spanish supermarket. So you have the Spanish supermarket, and then just like maybe a few steps down, you have the fish market as well, where you could get all the fresh fish. They have food trucks too there. It's like a parking lot with a whole bunch of different Caribbean food trucks. It's delicious, okay? So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate. I'm just gonna let you know what the current incentives are, some down payment options, closing costs, and estimated mortgages. So let's go. All right, so welcome to Monarch School of Real Estate. Before we even start, I wanna disclaim that I am not a licensed lender or a licensed property appraiser, okay? So these numbers are solely estimates. Also, the builder's current incentives can change daily, so this is just what they're offering right now, okay? I just wanna make sure that I'm extremely clear about that. So the price of this home is $389,950. The HOA is $100 per month, and there's no CDD. So when buying a home, you have a few different loan options. So we're gonna talk about FHA conventional VA. So with FHA, it's primarily for first-time home buyers. The minimum down payment is 3.5% of the purchase price. So if we do 3.5% of the purchase price, it gives us $13,648.25. Now, when you're buying a house, not only do you have to think about the down payment, you also have to think about closing costs. Closing costs and accumulation of fees such as loan origination fees, title fees, prorated taxes, etc. It's usually around 3 to 4%. But in my numbers, I'm always conservative and I go 4%. So 4% of the purchase price is $15,598, which gives us a cash to close, which basically means how much cash you need in order to close on the house and get the keys is $29,246.25. Now the estimated mortgage on this, I went based off a 4.99 interest rate because that's what their current incentive is. If you can close by the end of May, for FHA, you can get as low as 4.99 interest rate. So a 4.99 interest rate, we have an estimated taxes about $2,943.14. That's super exact, but again, it could be less, it could be more. It just depends on your credit file, okay? This is just an estimate. If you want a more concrete answer, like a more concrete number, then we would have to get you with the lender so that they can go based on your credit file, okay? Now the next loan is conventional. For a first-time home buyer, you may qualify for 3% down payment. So 3% of the purchase price is $11,698.50. Same closing cost. We have a cash to close of $27,296.50. Estimated mortgage is based on a 5.5 interest rate, because that's their incentives on the interest rate is as low as 5.5%, which gives us an estimated mortgage of just over $3,000, so $3,018. Now, if you don't qualify for a 3% down payment, the next tier is 5%. 5% of the purchase price is $19,497.50. And then the same closing cost, so we have a cash to close of $35,095.50. Estimated mortgage is $2,955. Now the next tier from 5% is 10%. Why would you pay 10%? The reason why you're going to pay 10% is if this is going to be considered a second home, a vacation home. You're going to retire in a few years, but you live in New York and you want to buy a house now. That's going to be considered a second home. 10% is the minimum down payment. 10% of the purchase price is $38,995. Same closing cost. We have a cash to close of $54,593. Now the estimated mortgage payment, I went based on a 6% interest rate, because when it comes down to the interest rates is a little bit higher as a second home than it would be a primary residence, okay? So the estimated mortgage is $2,939.70. Again, estimate. All right, so the next tier from 10% is 20%. 20% is if you want to avoid private mortgage insurance, or you want to use this as an investment property. You can buy this home and rent it out long term, okay? So the down payment would be $77,990. Same closing cost. We have a cash to close of $93,588. Now the estimated mortgage I did based on if it was going to be a primary, with the 5.5 interest rate, gave us $2,392. All right, so VA, thank you for everyone who has served our country. We would not be here without you. You have 100% financing, so you don't have to put down a down payment. All you have to worry about is closing costs, which is that $15,598. Now, the estimated mortgage is based on a 4.99 interest rate, but it also has the property taxes. So if you qualify for, if you're exempt from paying property taxes, then your monthly mortgage is going to be way less than this, right? So I estimate it to be around $2,900. Cash, you still have closing costs, but they're not nearly as much. I estimate it to be around $3,000 to $4,000, and I feel like that's on the higher side, okay? Taxes. For this particular community, it's usually around 1.59% of the purchase price. So if I did that, I wasn't very exact, but it's around $6,200 per year. HOA, homeowners insurance is between $1,200 to $1,500 per year. Very low compared to homes on the coast next to the water. We're very inland. It's a new construction home, so it's not as much, okay? Now, their current incentive, as I mentioned, is the special interest rate. So the incentives, they're giving you 3% of the base price plus $10,000. So the base price for this home is $343,000. This is the total price. So this total price includes the lot. It includes everything, the design and things like that, structural options, but the base price is $343,000. So I took 3% of $343,000 plus the 10% gives us $20,290. So out of that $20,290, the builder takes money from that, and that's how they buy down the interest rate, right? So they, right now for FHA, they can buy it as low as 4.99. It's gonna cost different for everyone, right? So the remainder of the money is then they can apply it towards the closing cost, okay? So you won't necessarily pay $15,598 if you have left over from the incentives. In order to take advantage of their incentives, you have to go with the builder's preferred lender, okay? Now, what I always tell everyone is that please, please, please do not go to a brand new construction community without your agent, whether you're using me or another agent. your agent has to be with you the first time you visit a community, okay? And it's very, very important to have outside representation, because at the end of the day, the builder's agents work for the builder, okay? So you definitely want that outside representation, whether it be me or your agent, okay? Now, one thing I want to mention before we end this video is Hometown Heroes. Hometown Heroes is supposed to be coming back in the beginning of July. What that is basically they give you 5% up to the loan, 5% of the loan amount not to exceed $35,000. So basically that's going to cover your whole down payment. It's going to cover some of your closing costs. But if you're using Hometown Heroes, then you won't be able to use, you won't be able to get these incentives in the sense of this interest rate, right? Because with Hometown Heroes, they have their own interest rate associated with them, okay? So Hometown Heroes, you have to be a first-time home buyer. You have to work at least 35 hours per week, so full-time. You have to have at least a 640 credit score, and your employer has to have an office here in here in Florida, period, okay? So that's something to keep in mind. It's considered a second silent mortgage, so that you don't pay any interest on it. You do pay it back, whether it's going to be after you pay your 30-year mortgage, if you sell the house, or if you end up renting it out, okay? So it does get paid back. So if you have any questions, if you would love to work with us, we don't only cover the Haines City area, we cover all of Central Florida from Ocala all the way down to Tampa and everywhere in between. And stay tuned to my next video.